Alright. So the next upcoming boss is arguably the hardest boss in the game. And I don't think you actually have to win it, but you get an achievement if you do. Of course I already got it, so it doesn't really matter, but we're gonna try to win it. I mean, you gotta try. Are you alright, Grandmother? I think you get bonus BP for winning it as well. We're here to rescue you, Your Majesty. Claudia and Estelle. So you're finally here. I was getting quite bored with waiting. So am I still waiting for this world to stop hating? Lieutenant Lorence, what are you doing here? Haha, my duty is to guard Her Majesty. It is truly any wonder that I'm here. Enough of your crap. No matter how strong you are, we've still got 3-to-1 odds on you. This one certainly seems skilled. Oh, he's skilled, alright. Just who is he? Commander of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence Belgar, former Jaeger and scout for the Colonel. So you've done your research, I see. Most impressive. But what else would one expect of the daughter of an S-ranked bracer? One Cassius Bright, I believe. My master's rank has never been public knowledge, and yet you are not one to be trifled with, I see. That's the truth. Haha, I know you as well. Sherazard Harvey, also known as the Silver Streak, C-ranked. And very close to ascending to B-rank, it seems. Please, release my grandmother. If you were just fighting in the employ of the Colonel, there is no further call to do this. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. You see only the surface, like that of a quartz grid, with no concept of the forces at work within. What? Take heed, Princess Claudia. The nation is like an enormously complex orbit. The people are like the units of quartz that provide the power and organize the system. And the territory which houses them is the frame. If you lack the means to understand how it works, then you are unfit to be its queen. An interesting metaphor. You may even be right. I certainly never expected to hear a theory on the nature of politics at a time like this. Pardon my rudeness. You've no need to hear my useless sermonizing, Your Majesty. I don't really understand this all that well, but the general gist is that you don't plan to let the Queen go, do you? And if I do not, obviously we take her back by force. Indeed. After we've come this far, we certainly can't go back now. Can't do it. You don't give me the impression that you bear us any ill will. But I will bring my blade to bear on you, if it'll get my grandmother back. Haha, good. In that case, let me show you a little of what I can really do. Huh? Ah! He took his mask off! Silver hair? So he's the silver-haired dude we saw back in Chapter 2. No, it's ash blonde. I'd guess that you were born somewhere up north. Haha, indeed you are correct. Though it's closer than you might think. What? I trust you will not be offended if I choose not to go easy on you, simply because you are women. Shall we then? Here we go. That's a good start. So a good thing to do is to debuff him here.
Take him down.
There you go. That will help out tremendously. That should still get him though. Lotnin. For some reason it didn't, even though he was still standing in it, but whatever, man. So basically, you just want to throw everything you've got at him and hope for the best. Silver Thorn! Which is a much more common spell in later games. And we're confused now, that's fun. Of course, one of the few statuses that we don't have protection from. Lorence, 6,000 HP. Lorence Unmasked has powerful crafts and an impenetrable defense. A difficult battle, to say the very least.
We're good to go.
Would you stop that? Demon Flame. Uh-oh. This could be bad. That's where the major damage comes in. I don't even know what this guy's like on Nightmare mode, but good lord. Kind of a frightening thought. You just want to make sure you keep up your HP. Stop doing that! At least Estelle can't be confused. That's why you kind of want to keep your characters separated. Gotta keep them separated! You know what I'm talking about? Obviously, S-crafts are the best thing to do here. No, see, I'm trying to keep us apart, and you're just being... And he's gonna heal. That's just great, man. Thanks. All the damage we just did, gone. Awesome! Yeah. Demon Flame, though. Well, Chloe's dead. I mean, she's confused anyway, so... At least it'll take that off when I,
I'm so sorry.
Did I mention this is the hardest fight in the game? Did I mention that? Because it is. Could I get a turn or something? That might be kind of cool.
We're good to go.
Would you stop that? Go ahead and take that off so we can quickly use that.
Someone's been naughty.
Boom! Shakalaka!
This ends here.
Boom. Boom. Bam! We got him over halfway down now, at least. Of course he's gonna do that, and Sherazard's dead. This is not gonna be easy to come back from. If even possible. Of course he's gonna heal now. We are in a lot of trouble, by the way, I'll just say that.
We're good to go!
I don't think there's any coming back from this. And now he has full HP again! Okay, just kill me. We're clearly not gonna be winning this. There's like no chance.
We're good to go!
Had to use my last Celestial Bomb for that.
Right!
And those two S-Craft that we did, all gone. It's like they didn't even happen.
We're good to go!
Of course, now he's gonna do Silver Thorn while we're all together, and they're both confused. Yeah, I don't see this ever. I don't see this ever happening. Basically, you have to have protection from confuse, or you're not gonna be able to win. It's just not gonna happen.
We're good to go!
Not gonna happen at all. So you can go ahead and kill me. I don't know why you just did that. That didn't make much sense at all. Impede! Then he just goes to do it again, like it doesn't really matter. Nope, that would take too long.
Right!
Earthguard X? I don't even think that's an actual spell that you can do, by the way. To get rid of that. Of course, it lasts for 2 turns. Get that off of him. That's why we can't win the fight, basically. That's basically why. Basically. And Chloe's dead. Okay, we're basically done. Did I mention that this is the hardest fight in the game? Did I happen to mention that?
It can't be.
How disappointing. I had thought you would prove more of a challenge. How? How can you be so much stronger than during the tournament? He was probably holding back deliberately. You think? He might be as strong as Master Cassius. Grandmother, I'm sorry. Claudia, Estelle. That will be far enough, Your Majesty, if you please. They are not mortally wounded, I assure you. Your eyes betray much. You are so young, yet you have endured such hardships already. Your Majesty, you are hardly qualified to feel pity for me. You who know the name of Hamel, that may be a familiar name from the later games. It's almost time. I will return Her Majesty to you just as you wished. Huh? If you wish to stop the Colonel, you had best hurry below. You may well already be too late. But you may be able to prevent any further needless damage from occurring. Below? You could not mean beneath there. Heh. However unpleasant you may find it, I was certain that you would understand the significance. You can show them the way. And now, I bid you adieu. We just jumped off the castle. Like it's no big deal. Hey! Is he insane? He's gone. Did he drop into the lake? But the water's undisturbed. Just who is this guy? Grandmother, are you hurt? I am unharmed, Claudia. He never laid a hand on me. But more importantly... Estelle! You guys kind of missed all the action. You know, could have used you in that fight, I'm just throwing it out there. Joshua! Think Adios, you're alright. You too. Since Colonel Richard and Lieutenant Lorence weren't in the castle, I started to worry. The red helmet guy was here just a minute ago. What? He jumped over the handrail and, well, who knows? The world may never know. The world is a vampire! He's some kind of monster, alright. You could say that. You could certainly say that. I see. Praise Adios for keeping you safe. Joshua. Your Majesty, it's good to see you unharmed. Well met, Lieutenant Schwartz. Indeed, I owe all of you a debt of gratitude. You are far too kind, Your Majesty. We're just glad to be of help. I don't think this is over yet, though. No, it's not. We've dealt with the special ops inside the castle, but I'm afraid there are bad tidings. Army reinforcements from every province are on their way to Grancel. From the sounds of it, the Intelligence Division is somehow maintaining control. I see. Time is short, my liege. I must ask that you board the ID ship and escape at once. No, that I cannot do. The situation has grown more dire. Indeed it has. Colonel Richard must be stopped, whatever the cost. What do you mean, Your Majesty? Last night, I finally understood the true intentions of which the Colonel spoke. He wants the Shining Ring. The Aureole. Aureole? Sounds like some kind of pasta, doesn't it? Why does that sound so familiar? It's one of the septarians that Adios gave the Ancients. The legend says that it has the power to control nature itself. Oh yeah, Professor Alba told us about it. But I thought that was just some silly story that was passed down through the church. Huh? So it does exist. And it lies somewhere within Liberl. According to an old legend of the royal family, the Shining Ring shall bring catastrophe, condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. Well, that doesn't sound like it's much fun. It has been sealed within the interval of the blackest dark, that we might retain our humanity. That sounds fun. Condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. Well, that's not a little ominous. These words have been passed down in the royal family as a warning. Perhaps this shining ring truly was so dangerous that the royal family's ancestors sealed it away. Also, there was that massive orbital reaction that was detected beneath the city. If one takes both of these into account, the shining ring must be sealed away underneath Grand Cell. It makes sense. Yes, and I believe that the Colonel has reached the same conclusion. There remain no details of what exactly the shining ring is. But I believe there will be grave danger for all should it be restored. Pretty much. It could be a disaster on par with the Great Collapse of Legend. Oh, we can't let that happen, now can we? No. Incredible. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Lieutenant Lorence told us to go underground. But what did that really mean? There is a mysterious room within Grand Cell Castle, where nothing, not even a grain of rice, has been kept in generations, forbidden since long ago. Oh boy. Oh? You mean the treasury? Yeah, I mentioned a door that would be very important later. Well, guess what? It's later. There it is. No doubt about it. There are signs that someone came through here recently, and frequently at that. That's not all. The tracks also suggest that someone brought in something very heavy. PNG tuber? What the hell? Can't do that on television. Can't even do that on pay-per-view. The tracks also suggest that someone brought in something very heavy. I hold the key to this room, but there is a spare. It's likely that was used to gain entry. It would seem that we must investigate. Queen Alicia produced a key from her dress. We're in! Fun fact, in here is the final dungeon! This elevator wasn't here before. Where'd it come from? Perhaps it's a piece of Colonel Richard's new construction. In which case, it probably goes down to where this shining ring is sealed away. Yes, you heard incorrectly. And that may have been the true goal behind the coup, from the very beginning. They could never have built such a thing without occupying the castle. That's crazy! It's definitely a possibility. In any given country, a royal sanctuary is generally regarded as inviolate. To break that trust would require quite an aggressive plan. Regardless, we'll probably need to use this to get underground. Let's test it to see if it works. Testicles. That is all. Josh will begin to inspect the elevator's control panel. Joshua, Joshua. What is it? I'm sorry to hear that. It's locked with some type of orbital energy. It looks like it won't work unless we can find some special type of cords to put in it. What? No. We've come so far. I'm going to put the screws to one of those special ops soldiers. You do that. One of them might have the key. The Sarah key. Yes, that sounds wisest. No, that won't be necessary. It's Professor Russell! Huh? It can't be. But it is. Oh, Professor Russell? What the hell have you been, sir? Queen Alicia, it has been quite some time. I'm glad to see Estelle and Joshua are doing well. Hold up. Professor, what are you doing here? I thought the Intelligence Division was after you in Zeiss. Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40! At least I will be. And on top of that, how did you get here? Grandpa, where'd you go? Hey, enough with running all over the place. Is everyone in your family as big a pain in the ass as you? But Agate, it's Tita and Agate. All the playable characters have assembled in one room. Oh, Tita? I knew it. Estelle, Joshua. Aw, Tita. Thank goodness. I was hoping I'd get to see you again. We heard at the guild that you two were fighting at the castle. You heard incorrectly. I'm so glad you're alright. Tita, thank you for being so concerned. It's good to see you're well, Agate. But what are you doing in the Royal City? The Royal City! Well, we hid out for a bit, but then we happened upon a cargo freighter bound for Grand Cell. And I figured, what the hell? The best place to hide is in plain sight, after all. Once we got the lowdown from Elnan, we came straight to the castle. Oh right, got something for you from him. The payment for the quest, that's not weird or anything. So you don't have to go back to do it, I guess. To rescue a queen. 20,000 mirror and 10 BP plus 2 bonus BP. Is this okay? I mean, we haven't reported in. Looks like you got filled in on the general gist of things from a guardsman messenger. Messenger. So, what brings your amateur asses here? Me, I figured we could at least beat up the remaining special ops guys. Wait, I know you. It's been a while, Agate. Thank you for your efforts at the lighthouse. Chloe, right? What's a student doing in a place like this? No, I guess he doesn't know. It seems my granddaughter is in your debt, which means that I also owe you my thanks. Don't worry about it, it's all part of the job. So what's up, Granny? You work in the castle? Did these numbskulls rope you into helping them? You barbarian! I heard Stephen Hasty's a barbarian. Do you realize to whom you're speaking? You stand in the presence of Queen Alicia of Liberl. Huh? You know, she does look sort of familiar. You really should loosen that bandana of yours, boy. It's obviously squeezing your brain too tight. Say that again, old man. Queen? So that means this lady would have to be Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. Conan O'Brien. We call her Chloe, though. Chloe, meet the professor's granddaughter, Tita. She's like our little sister. I see. It's a pleasure to meet you, Tita. I'd be happy if you'd also call me Chloe. Yes, ma'am. I mean Chloe. 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 Aw, what a little cutie pie. My name's Shirazard. I'm Joshua and Estelle's mentor. You can just call me Shara. Okay, Shara. I mean, Tita is one of the cutest characters ever made. And you could call me Uncle Olivier. You shut up. Anyway, this elevator seems to be giving you some trouble. What seems to be the problem, and what in Adios' name is going on here? Well, Joshua briefly relayed the gist of Colonel Richard's plan, and told the professor about the Shining Ring, aka the Aureole. Oh, come on. This is some kind of joke, right? You're not serious. Serious so delirious. As serious as a heart attack. I can't believe such a thing would be buried here. And now it's happened just as I was afraid of. So if we use this elevator, we can get where we need to go. Yes, but it has a special lock. Made of quartz, apparently. Ah, that. Let me have a look at it. Give a book a look. This is my own design. It uses a key card. You can't undo the lock unless you insert the card that's embedded with the identical quartz. Cool. The professor produced a small cable and slid it into the card slot. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. However, this is an early model without any type of failsafe. That's too bad. So if you feed it just the right amount of orbal energy... That almost sounded like a fart sound effect at first. Woohoo! Nice going, Professor. I'm impressed. Why am I not surprised? Now, shall we descend? We've got trouble. Now what? Now what? What is it? Report. A division of the regular army has arrived at Grand Cell's main gate. It looks like they're being led by an officer of the intelligence division. What?
Say what?
And 3 military patrol ships are approaching from the lake. Your orders, ma'am. Of all the damn times. Perhaps I should make an appearance in order to persuade them. Grandmother? I will go to the terrace on the roof and address the arriving forces. Lieutenant Schwartz, make your preparation H. But what if you are attacked? I believe in them. Misguided though they are still citizens of Libero. If they see me and hear my voice, I do not believe that they will attack. Your Majesty. All of you. It is with boundless regret that I ask you to shoulder this burden. Please, Your Majesty. You don't need to say anything else. We'll do whatever it takes to stop the Colonel. Please, leave this to us. Leave it all to us! We're going down into the final dungeon, didn't you know? I think down here we're gonna find some smart guy smearing butter on cowboys' candy and throwing tomatoes at painters' saxophones and pouring lotion on math teachers' protractors and spilling their burrito on office workers' maps. What the heck? They're ruins from the ancient Zamorian civilization. As old as these appear, I don't get the feeling that this place is completely dead. Also, this is a truly great song. It seems to function just like the equipment in the tetracyllic towers. That ain't all that's moving. I get the feeling we've got some pretty nasty creatures around here, too. Wow! The structures nearby look to be made of modern materials. I suppose Colonel Richards had some construction going on. I suspect you're right. Suspect style. Building anything at this depth is rather impressive. Isn't it, though? The ruins are even larger than I'd expected. If we're not careful, we could get terribly lost. Wouldn't that be tragic? It may be best if we split up. 2 groups. One for scouting, and one to stay on standby. You know, because we have too many characters now. What do you mean? Basically, we establish a base camp of sorts in a secure location. In an undisclosed location, even. If you know what I'm saying. That's the gist of it. The scouting party will find a way through. The ones on standby will be available to switch out as needed. Once the right path is found, everyone moves forward to establish a new base. Makes sense to me. In that case, I believe that our current location would be the best place to start from. Estelle and Joshua, you'll be the ones to decide who's going to be on which team. Wait, us? But you two are at the very heart of this operation. I doubt anyone will object. I agree. As do I. I'll follow your lead. Bah, like I have a choice. I'm in. Heh, I have faith that you will make the right choices. Sounds fine to me. Joshua, what do we do? No need to think about it too hard. If things get tough, we can always turn back and switch people out. Oh, well then. So here it is the only point in the game where you can pretty much use whoever you want. Of course, one of my favorite teams is having Chloe and Sin. Chloe as the healer and Sin as the main attacker. When we find a suitable spot to use as a base, I'll send Xseed back here. He'll be able to show you the way to wherever we are. Also, if I'm not in the scouting party, I'll send Xseed along with you guys instead. Scrap! Ah, good idea. That way the search party won't have to backtrack to get the others. It's up to you, Xseed. Scrap! Good times. Well, that means we're counting on you to handle the scouting. Just to be on the safe side, I prepared a complete set of tools. Should have everything you need. You better have brought a freaking Phillips head screwdriver, sir. If you need to modify any orbits, just let me know. Okay. We'll be off then. Alright. So, this is the final dungeon, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we're going to save it for next time. Where we should be able to finish the game, I would think. Over 87.5 hours of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll call it a stream here. Thanks everyone for stopping by. And I shall see y'all next time. That's it.